pay right around $10,000 in taxes. If you are an elementary school teacher, right around $7,000 in taxes. Firefighter, $5K in taxes. Where's Donald Trump? Well, all the way down here at $750. No missing zeros there, Elizabeth. $750.
But you know, here's what makes that so wrong. Donald Trump's businesses rely on roads and bridges that the rest of us paid for. They rely on workers the rest of us paid to educate. They rely on a world-class military the rest of us paid to keep us safe. Who does Donald Trump think is going to pay for these things? And Katie, now that we know how much he has contributed, or should I say how much he didn't contribute, what do you think about him bragging in the past that not paying taxes makes him smart?
He didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes
if
me
he's
smart.
paid,
it does not make him smart. You know, I've graded a lot of students in my day, and you have too. This failure to pay anything makes him unpatriotic. It's really, really simple. He's cheating all of us.
The report says in 2017, the president's $750 contribution to the operations of the U.S. government was dwarfed by, are you ready? The $15,598 he or his company paid to Panama, the $145,400 his company or he paid in India, and the $156,824 paid in the Philippines. And then divide that by how much he paid to the United States of America. How's that come out, Katie?
Oh, you mean that big number, 750?
That's the one.
He paid 423 times more to these three countries than he did to our country, the country that he is supposed to be leading.
Trump is personally responsible for loans and other debts totaling $421 million, with most of it coming due within 4 years. Should he win re-election, his lenders could be placed in the unprecedented position of weighing whether to foreclose on a sitting president. What does that mean to you, Katie?
You know, I remember so distinctly sitting in the front row of your bankruptcy class on the very first day. The very first day, you explained to us this concept of leverage. And he's on the hook for $400 million personally. That is 400 million different ways that people have leverage over him.
God, it makes you want to cough up a hairball.
It's really important to put this in context of where the rest of America is, right? I'm a minivan driving single mom. I get it. The average American is getting a tax refund between $2,000 and $3,000. So one of the things that really stuck out to me from the story was how much Trump's tax refund was. In 2010, confidential records show he claimed and received an income tax refund totaling 72.9. Anytime you got a point in there, it's a big number.
This example is just stunning.
Right, and that audit that Trump keeps mentioning, proffering up as a fake reason that he can't release his taxes.
It's under audit, they're under audit, so we're under audit. They've been under audit for a long time.
We found out this week that innocent audit is really an investigation into whether or not he broke the law when he claimed that refund.
Speaking of breaking the law, Katie, can you break down the fraud that he's been hiding in his 50,000 square foot mansion in New York?
Yeah, I thought I would draw the mansion on my whiteboard, but here's the thing. It's really hard
Your
to
whiteboard's
fit.
not big enough, Katie.
Yeah, it's really hard to fit 3 swimming pools, a carriage house, a bowling alley, 15 bedrooms, and the nature preserves all on my little whiteboard. This mansion is called Seven Springs. It's a luxury retreat for his family.
No, this is a place that's really special to myself. It's really our compound.
But that's not how it's listed on his tax returns. In 2014, Trump classified Seven Springs as an investment property. So since then, he has written off $2.2 million in property taxes as a business expense.
You and I have written textbooks, but let's face it, Trump could write a textbook on how to cheat America. But here's the thing. He is just the most visible example. He is a symptom of a larger problem. The wealthy and the well-connected have snaked their way into our laws and regulations and rigged the rules in their favor over and over.
And it's such a contrast to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, who've both released their taxes because they've got nothing to hide. Joe Biden has promised to enact strong, vigorously enforced protections against conflict of interest, including transparency of personal finances. You and I both know from years of study that our economy was broken long before COVID-19 came along. But with this rebuilding, with this recovery, we have an opportunity to root out that corruption in our economy.
And if we're going to root out corruption, it starts with electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but it doesn't end there. We need to elect Democrats up and down the ballot. To pass progressive reform, we're going to need to take back the Senate, hold on to the House, and win back state legislatures across this country. And that means it's not just you and me, Katie. We need everyone who's watching this video. We need them not just to vote, but to get everyone they know to vote. Get involved and get in this fight. America's counting on you.